Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. So we're going to cover a couple of stories really quick that's going on. We got obviously the infrastructure bill coming up this week. That's possibly going to have a vote on it today. We got XRP. There's some bashing of Bitcoin going on there. We have the second largest Ethereum mining pool closing shop in China. We have Bitcoin, some Bitcoin stories, and then the UNISWAP story about that, how it's been rising recently and why it's rising. So let's get into the first story here really quick. So China fears now fresh infrastructure bill fear. 5 things to watch in Bitcoin this week. So from bans to bills, the FUD is strong for Bitcoin and crypto this week, but traders are overwhelmingly optimistic about the BTC price action. Here's what we need to be concerned about is the United States infrastructure bill is back on the table with this week likely to see a definitive vote on what could shape up cryptocurrency business. At the same time, fundamentals and on-chain metrics alike continue to be more bullish than ever. And traders are betting on, at worst, a moderate price dip to a floor no lower than 36,000. D-Day for infrastructure bill. So HR 3684, fresh from the Senate approval, should see a final vote on Monday. So that's today, despite rumors that it may yet be delayed. The bill includes a contentious description of a broker, one which could have far-reaching implications for the U.S. crypto business. So we've talked about this before in other videos. This is where they're going to basically say brokers, anybody that's mining, has DeFi or anything like that, which is going to be really hard for them to comply with that. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Caitlin Long tweeted, just gave a big shout out to Senator Ron Wyden for their partnership opposing the broad definition of a broker in the infrastructure bill, a relationship she said will matter to our industry in the future too, since he's chair of the tax writing committee in the Senate. So she continued writing here, we're not just believers in digital asset technology here in Wyoming, we're doers. So that's good to see that. Obviously there are people on legislative side that are actually working on this to correct this, I would say, bad writing as far as description of broker is. So hopefully they'll get this fixed before it gets voted on. If not, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Obviously, this could be something that could possibly drive the price down on Bitcoin. So something to be mindful of. Next, XRP is for payments, Bitcoin for speculation, says former U.S. Treasurer. So this is the only thing you got to really pay attention to. After joining Ripple's board of directors in May, Rosa Rios is bashing Bitcoin for being a supposed speculative tool. That's all we need to know. She's a former U.S. Treasurer, but joined, obviously, the Ripple's board. What is she going to do? She's going to try pumping Ripple up and take Bitcoin down. So not cool in my view. Obviously, everything has its purpose in the cryptocurrency space. Bitcoin is obviously used as a store of value. Ripple is trying to be used for payments and get rid of the banks that are using Swift right now. So, like I said before, I'm not really into Ripple for some reason, and I think this might be why. Next story. The second largest Ethereum mining pool to suspend all operations. So Spark Pool, the second largest Ethereum mining pool in the world, is suspending operations due to ongoing Chinese crackdown on crypto. So more FUD, right? Following initial restrictions made last Friday, Spark Pool will continue shutting down services and plans to suspend existing mining pool users from both in China and abroad on September 30th. So obviously, if you're using Spark Pool as a mining pool for Ethereum, you got to get off of it. You got to find somebody else. I've used via BTC in the past. I've used Ethermine as well. Those are pretty good. So there's obviously other options you can go to. All right. Next story is Bitcoin breaking new highs in Q4 will temporarily turn alts to dust, analyst says. So things will get exciting in Q4, but not before a convincing floor is put in across crypto, analyst says this week. So Bitcoin was busy losing its overnight gains on September 27th as resistance continued to prove too much for the bulls. So we did have a pullback on it. We'll look at the chart here in a little bit on Bitcoin and some of the other ones. So analysts on Bitcoin right now, we're stuck. Michael Van de Pope explained with 42,000 the key level to hold for a higher low. Right now we're stuck, he said, pointing to 47,000 as next. Should the 44,600 zone be reclaimed? On the downside, the zone between 38,000 and 40,000 remains valid for a bounce, while a complete failure of the range as support would then send BTC USD toward its 2021 opening price around 28,000. I personally don't think it's going to get that low to 28,000. I think our resistance right now, if we look at the chart here really quick, let me see if we can pull it up. We're seeing that we're bouncing off of the, let me see here, we're bouncing off of the 200-day moving average, which is around 41,000. Our low end is 38,000 here. So I don't think we're going to get below that. We haven't gotten below it just yet. So we'll obviously keep an eye on it, see where we end up going from there. See, that's it. That's it. So we'll see where this goes. Obviously, this week is going to be interesting as far as where we put in the new highs and new lower highs, new lower lows. Crypto Maniac tweeted, I think Bitcoin will top around 150,000 at the end of March. After that, so we're, 6 months away. After that, this rising wedge breaks down and a bear market will begin. So that will be interesting to see if this actually happens. So here's the wedge that he's pointing to, and he's saying that in March is when it's going to start breaking down possibly, but it could go up even higher than that if it stays in that wedge pattern. So who knows? We'll have to keep an eye on it as well. And next story is, our final story is, Uni token rises 20% as China's blanket ban on crypto businesses puts focus on decentralized exchanges. So crypto investors seem to be betting on that China's latest blanket ban on virtual currency businesses will be a blessing in disguise for decentralized exchanges, facilitating direct peer-to-peer transactions without an intermediary, right? That way you have no way to stop anybody from being able to transact, right? So if you have an entity like Binance, Coinbase, or anybody else that's facilitating the transactions, you can shut those down. But if you're doing a decentralized exchange, there's really nobody that you can stop. It's all autonomous, right? So data shows native tokens of major decentralized exchanges like UNISWAP and SushiSwap have gained 22 and 18% respectively in the past 24 hours, leading Bitcoin higher by a significant margin. Meanwhile, centralized exchanges tokens are flashing red. The great rotation into everything decentralized is upon us, and all thanks to the latest and undoubtedly most aggressive crypto ban by China. Dennis Vinkovo, I can't pronounce it. Dennis, I'll just call him Dennis V, head of the research at Synergy Capital, told CoinDesk in a Telegram chat. Decentralized autonomous organization makers day stablecoin will likely gain substantial market share versus Tether as a result. V added, sharing a bullish outlook on underlying layer 1 and 2 program supports decentralized finance and non-fungible tokens, especially marketplaces. So this is good for obviously DeFi. We've seen it. I've kind of seen it as well, looking at the charts, that SushiSwap has been gaining while everything else has been going down. All right, so that leaves us for that. Let's take a look at the charts here really quick. The charts are, sorry if you can hear the kids screaming upstairs. It's a mess upstairs right now. We got a bunch of people up there. So BTC right now is at 43,000. It is down 0.17%, less than 1% obviously. And it is battling with that resistance of 44,700 right now that we've set here. We've touched it twice and gone below it, and we got close to it today as well. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Ethereum is at 3,010. It is also right now testing our support at 3,000. It looks like it's gone below it right now and it's gone above it. So we'll see if it closes actually above it today, which would be a good sign. RSI is still looking good. Cardano is down to $2.17. It is now going to be testing our support at $2.13 that we've set, it looks like, and it is touching the 50-day moving average, which is kind of like the resistance right now showing up in the chart. Hedera had a nice wick up to about 37 cents on the day. It has obviously fallen below the 20-day moving average, and it is still above the 50-day moving average. It's at 33 cents right now. RSI still looking good. Litecoin is still way below our initial resistance or support, depending on where it was. Right now it's acting as resistance. It's at $149, so we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Obviously, we had the cross here, the 20 and 50-day moving averages, along with the 200-day moving averages, which is never a good sign. Dogecoin is down to 20 cents. Is below the 20, 50, and 200-day moving averages. Stellar is way below as well. Solana, on the other hand, is up actually 5% on the day, which is pretty good. It is testing the 20-day moving average right now. It is bouncing off of it. We'll see if it can stay above it. Obviously, it's in this pattern where it touched down the 50-day moving average, gone back up above it, and it's kind of trading in this kind of pattern here. We can almost see almost a wedge pattern forming here if we look at it from here to here. So we'll see if that wedge continues on, and then if we can break above it, obviously. HIVE, as far as the mining stocks go, HIVE is down 4 cents right now. Bitfarms is down 22 cents. HUT is up 17 cents. Mara is down 58 cents, and RIOT is down 64 cents. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick one today. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of FUD obviously going out there. I've seen also a lot of articles right now about the energy consumption again for Bitcoin and miners possibly moving over to other places. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So that's all I got for you guys. If you guys hear a lot of background noise, that's the kids playing upstairs. Sorry about that. It's noon right now. I'm usually recording in the morning, but got up late this morning. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Have a great day.